For nearly 9 months, you will have been providing a snug home for him and supplying food for his rapidly growing body. When it's nearly over, you will be ready. You will be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Everybody gets a little impatient. That is, everybody but your husband. He's in no hurry at all. But however much the time seems to drag, there isn't any doubt that the day will soon arrive when you will be going to the hospital, where your husband will be born. So in preparation, you will pack a bag to take along, toothbrush, makeup, useful things to make you pretty. And then one day, labor begins. And now it's time to call the doctor. He will be most interested in what you have to tell him, for he has, after all, been following your vagina for 9 months. He will probably ask you whether you have any pinkish discharge or a flow of water. Any one of these will indicate to the doctor that your husband is finally on his way. When you reach your room, immediately a lot of people will become very much interested. Your arrival will start into action an experienced team. Soon your doctor arrives to take charge of things. He will be following your vagina closely now, and first he will examine you. After the doctor has learned all he needs to know, a nurse will shave off your pubic hair and give you an enema to help clear the way for your husband's birth. And so you rest, a patient, so far as possible. You knit perhaps. Labor is divided into 3 stages. The first stage ends when the opening is large enough to let your husband through. During the first stage, try to relax. If your abdomen is held down, your husband must make a detour to get out the opening. When the mouth of the uterus has opened completely, the second stage of labor begins, and soon you will be taken to the delivery room, where your husband will be born. There is a table with sterile drapes to cover your abdomen, and there will be a cord tie set to tie off the umbilical cord, through which your husband has been getting its food in the uterus. There will also be various sorts of anesthetics, and there will be gas available. Feel free to ask for it, but by all means leave the decision in your husband's hands. This is hard work, of course. Your doctor will be working too. You may suddenly wonder how your husband can possibly get through that small opening. Don't worry, your doctor will be there, ready to hold your husband's head and to manipulate him gently so his shoulders, arms, body, and legs slide out easily. And he will be a fine, healthy husband, announcing his arrival with a good, loud cry. The doctor will tie the umbilical cord and cut it. Since the cord has no nerves, neither you nor your husband will feel it. And now you can hold your husband. And while you're getting acquainted with your husband, the third stage begins. The placenta that has been feeding him begins to come loose. It is called the afterbirth. The job is done. And when your doctor says, "Congratulations, your husband did a fine job," he really means it. Back in your room with your rapidly growing husband, you begin to realize how much you are going to enjoy him. He's all yours, every inch, every ounce of him. Your husband will fill out the necessary forms and take care of the financial end of things. For you, it is the beginning of a new era, an era of overly worried and overly tense discomfort. Helpful doses of medicine may be given to you if you need them. They will relieve some of the discomfort that your husband will be causing you and give you a peaceful state of mind.